So let's begin with our practice as we usually do. This one is called Affectionate Breathing for those of you who just arrived. It is a practice that brings us a greater level of mindfulness, present moment awareness through focusing on the breath. And it also is a practice that allows us to bring warmth and caring to our experience, as I will explain through the guidance. So just getting settled in again. And if you're comfortable to do so, taking some easy breaths. If you wish, letting any tension that there may be in the body out with an extended out breath. You can even give that a sound, if you wish. Ah. And we know from the science that extending the out breath to be a little longer than the in breath helps the body to come back to emotional equilibrium by activating what is called the parasympathetic nervous system. So feel free at any moment to just stay with an extended out breath. The in breath can be 2 seconds, the out breath can be 3, 4, 5, whichever you wish. Ah. Ah. Now, if you wish, bringing one hand or both hands to the heart or chest area. And again, from research, scientific research, we know that a simple gesture of touch like this, simple gesture of care, whether we feel it ourselves or not, sends a message to the brain that we're being comforted. And the brain secretes chemicals all around the body to bring us back to emotional regulation. So sometimes for some of us, focusing on the breath can be an unpleasant experience, a very uncomfortable one. So there's the option here of just supportive touch right through the practice. You could experiment with different parts of the body. For example, one hand caressing the cheek on a face, the right cheek or the left cheek. Experiment with the back of the hand or the palm of the hand. Noticing any differences, or hand on the forehead, perhaps just gently rubbing the temples, or the hand of one arm caressing the other arm. You can do this for as long as you wish. Perhaps hands on the belly, or some part of the body where you're feeling discomfort at this moment, perhaps an injury. Perhaps putting your hands around your torso and giving yourself a gentle hug. Just feeling free to explore this at this moment if you wish. Touch at different parts of the body. So we're bringing not only awareness to our experience, but also some warmth, emotional warmth, caring. May feel a little awkward, uncomfortable to do this for the first time. You could always switch your cameras off and do it more privately if that's what you prefer. And you can leave your hands here right throughout the practice if you wish. Always adapting the practice to suit your needs. Gradually becoming your own teacher, your own leader, your own guide. And now I invite you to just notice sounds. Perhaps the sound of your breath, sound of in the room that you're in, perhaps sounds from outside. Just letting the sounds come to you and just noticing the qualities of the sounds, as if you were hearing them for the very first time. Just letting the sounds come to you into your mind's eye. Just noticing the pitch or the tone, the volume. So again, in this practice of affectionate breathing, particularly if breathing feels, being conscious of the breath feels uncomfortable, we can switch to being mindful of sounds or supportive touch, as we did earlier. And if you're comfortable to do so, I invite you now to begin to notice your breath without the need to control it. Just feeling the body breathe in, feeling the body breathe out. Noticing where you feel the breath most strongly. Perhaps in the nose, maybe the mouth, the throat, the chest, the belly, the back of the torso, wherever you feel it most at this moment. And at this moment. And at this moment. Perhaps noticing how your body may feel nourished by the in-breath. And may relax a little with the out-breath. If it's possible, as best you can, just letting your body breathe you. Breathe you. Nothing to force here. Nothing else you need to do. Just feeling the breath as it is, moment by moment. And including now noticing the rhythm of the breathing, the rhythm of your breath, flowing in and flowing out. Is the breath fast or slow at this moment? At this moment, is it deep or shallow? The rhythm of the breath may change moment by moment. Just taking time to feel the rhythm of your breath, the natural rhythm of your breath. Noticing the changes. If your mind is wandering at any moment, no need to worry about that. We're not trying to stop the mind wandering. Instead, we simply note where the mind has wandered to, what has drawn our mind's curiosity. We name it. And then just gently, softly steer the mind back to noticing the breath. So that process too is both mindful and caring whenever the mind wanders. Just noticing the breath. Inclining your attention, emotionally inclining toward your breath as if it was a friend, perhaps a friend who was struggling. Befriending the breath. Befriending the breath. Feeling your whole body subtly moving with the breath. Perhaps imagining it like a gentle sea tide. The sea tide coming in, sea tide going out. Breath coming in, breath going out. An ocean of breath. An ocean of caring. If it's possible, just giving yourself over completely to the breath. As if that was all there is. Just being breathing. Being breathing. Being breathing. And now, gently releasing your attention to your breathing and just sitting quietly in your own experience, allowing yourself to feel whatever you are feeling. Allowing yourself to be just as you are, if only for a few moments.